Good morning, farmers. Welcome back to a day on the farm. And we're standing next to the combine harvester. Last episode, we harvested these 3 fields here. And as you can see in between episodes, I plowed and cultivated these 3 fields. So they're all set for the September seeding that I'm going to be doing. And if you have a keen eye, you can also see that the harvester is clean. That's because it rained in between as well. So it's nice to have a clean harvester for a short while because we have more fields that are ready to be harvested. And today, that's going to be soy, which I do plant, but I'm not a big fan of, just because it doesn't yield much crop in the fields. Now, I do believe these 3 fields are bigger in total than those 3 fields. And if you remember, in those 3 fields, from peas, we got just a little over 3 trailers worth of grain. Soy should not be that productive. But the only way to find out what we're going to get total is to start harvesting today. So like I said, I did a few things in between episodes. I even did another job for someone for plowing. And it paid pretty decent. It was like 1,800 bucks and of course like almost 4 grand in social points. So that's always nice. Not that I need social points for anything at this point other than get up to the 1 million for the achievement on Steam. But that's about it. I mean, I guess I could use social points to buy things, but money's not an issue either at this moment. And I'm also hoping, as I'm recording this today, at some point today that Farmers Dynasty will have an update. Usually comes on the weekends. But I have not seen much from the devs on the store page lately. They still comment now and then, but not as much as they used to. And they don't have what they call the roadmap for updates anymore, per se. So like last week's update was purchasing the new furniture for the house. I was kind of hoping that the update last week was going to be the traffic, and also where you could see the other NPCs in the game working on the fields. But who knows? Maybe today or this weekend. So we'll see. But today on the farm, basically our only goal is to harvest these 3 fields. I really haven't checked the forecast to see what next upcoming days are going to be like. But yeah, my goal for today only is to harvest these 3 fields because I made the same mistake last time as saying, oh yeah, those 3 fields, we'll harvest them and do this, do that, and I'll have time for a lot of stuff, and I only had time to harvest. So yeah, let's just stick with the plan of harvesting these 3 fields today, and if we got time afterwards, I mean, the only other thing I can do right now is get started on plowing these 3 fields because I even cultivated the extra fields that I have bought. So all my fields either are growing, or like these 3 fields are ready to harvest. There's no plowing or cultivating to do any of the fields at the moment. So as you can see on this 1.87 hectare field, we've been around once, and we're only 20% full. I mean, this whole field here, we'll be sort of lucky to get a trailer's worth of grain out of it. So to me, soy is not a crop too much worth planting. I just plant it to, mix it up now and then. I don't want to be just planting, wheat, canola, wheat, canola, wheat, canola. maybe at the beginning, if you're really desperate for money or whatnot, you would stick to those two crops. But it's nice to have different crops, know your fields. Alright, coming up to the end of the first field. As you can see what we got left, which isn't much. And we have yet to fill the combine, and we're only just about at 80%. So yes, soy is not much of a yield producer. And yes, this field was fertilized and spread with manure as well. So in the early game, I would just advise staying away from soy. Like we said, we can check. I'll show the prices when we finally ever do get up there. But yeah, you'll see the price. You may see the price and go, "Oh, soy isn't that bad of a price." And then you do a field and you realize, yeah, but it doesn't produce worth the darn. It seems like, I've said this before, canola is probably the best crop to go for. It produces quite a bit and the price is rather good. So yeah, there's a 1.87 hectare field and we got 9,500 grains out of it. But we got 2 more fields of soy to do today. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm guessing 2 trailers worth, maybe it's a little over 2 trailers. And this field is 2.25, 2.25 hectares. So yeah, we should get like 10,000 grains out of this field. And this field also, not much manure on this field as much. As you can see, I got like 85% fertilizer down and it was like 42% manure. So we'll see how this comes out. But yeah, we will have to empty the combine here shortly. Should be able to make it around the field once, I would think. As you see, it doesn't climb up that fast. Coming up to a close on the harvest for the day. And Yeah, we're going to be just shy. Well, it'll be 2 full trailers, really. I've already made 1 delivery up. And empty the combine again, so if I get 4,000 grains, which I will not, that'd be a second full trailer. So is this going to be just shy of 2 trailers? So yeah, soy, not that productive. Turn the header off, raise the header. Alright, discharge pipe is out. Go on down and grab the tractor and trailer so we can almost top that off and head up to the sell point. On my first trip up to the sell point, I was looking at the prices, and soy is like maybe the 4th best price per ton. And as you can see, compared to the last yield when we did peas on 3 fields on 5 hectares, and this is like 5.5 hectares, I believe, between these 3 fields. Peas produced just a little over 3 trailers, was it? And this is not even 2 trailers for soy. I'll keep an eye on it, but it shouldn't, yeah, it's not going to overfill the trailer at all. So 1 trailer full and 92%. Alright, we're going to move the combine harvester out of the way. So when we do plow the field, it won't be in the way. And actually, the next field that'll be ready are maize. So I don't have the correct header for that. So yeah, you can see this is one of the fields I bought and it had no crops in it. It was already plowed, so I cultivated that off screen. So that's ready to go. But for now, we're going to park the combine right here. Although we're going to have to go back to the farm and drop off that header because the next fields already are going to have maize in it. Uh-oh. Nope. Okay. Yep, so it was clean. It's cleaner than it was still, but let's go grab this trailer. And then we'll see what time it is, and maybe I'll start plowing these 3 fields. I may only get 1 done, if that. So yeah, when I bring up here, we'll take a look at the price of soy. Kind of compare it to other crops. And just my experience on the yields at what produces best. Alright. So you can see on the right hand side here, soy price is $7.10. And as you can see, it's like right in the middle of the pack per se. I mean, the only thing that doesn't pay as well as barley, maize, and wheat. Canola is still, like I said, the best price going for the amount of yield you get. Pea isn't bad, and lupine isn't bad, but soy is kind of, well, it's crap, really. Like I said, I plant it just to mix things up. I think I'm only going to start planting it in the smaller fields that I have. But it's money in the bank. You're not going to get us to 550 area. What a shame. Alright, bring the trailer back, and what time is it? Ooh, 6 o'clock in the evening. What's my sleep at? 34? Well, maybe we'll start plowing one of the fields tonight. see if we can push through and maybe finish it, but if we don't, we don't. At least some of it will be done. And the forecast for the next few days is no rain in sight. Now I did test also on the day it rained in between episodes. When it was raining, I went down to the greenhouse, and it was not on the dry side inside the greenhouse, but I opened up the windows, or ceiling windows, and yes, it did moisturize the greenhouse to a decent amount, so I didn't have to spend the $30 to water my crops. Now, was it worth the aggravation for the $30? Yeah. For me at this point, not really. But it's a nice little mechanic in the game to have. I mean, on a rainy day, what else are you going to do? Alright, let's park up this trailer. And the plow's down here. Let's see, out of these 3 fields, I think I'll plow the one that's closest first. So I'm going to need to plow this side to start with. Alright, let's get digging. Plowing is so much easier than it was when I got the game back in early December, and the bigger people started getting, you know, the money and the tractor to be able to haul the big plow. We were like, oh yeah, I can't wait to get the big plow. Yeah, it was so undrivable. I mean, it would just, you can see as I'm plowing right now, I gotta adjust a little bit to keep the tractor straight. Back then, you could have the wheels fully locked left or right to keep you lined up, and the plow would just, the plow was almost like steering the tractor everywhere you went. People were just pretty much saying it on the store page, I'm parking my big plow until they fix that. They've been making adjustments over and over and over again, and it's gotten real easy to, well, I don't want to say real easy to plow, but it's gotten a lot better to plow. It's really easy, but this plow is really too big for this tractor. It just got docked. Let's throw some lights on here. But this field's always been a little difficult to plow. Not sure why. Don't know if it's the way the terrain is or the angles of the terrain, something like that. So as you can see, this day is coming to an end, as well as me plowing this field. So that's one less field we have to do tomorrow. Plowing, that is, anyways. So we'll get the other 2 fields plowed tomorrow, and we'll start cultivating as well. Hopefully that won't take the whole day, but if it does, it does. But it's all about getting the fields ready for September. Hopefully this puts me at 98%. Usually does. Actually 99%. Well, let's take the tractor over to one of the fields we'll start with tomorrow. And we'll call it an evening. What time is it actually? Yeah, it's 10 o'clock at night, so everyone's going to be sleeping. Yeah, we'll start with this field tomorrow. Alright, let's just click on this tractor here. How's my food? Yeah, it's not bad. It can wait. Come inside to our beautiful home. And we will call it a day. So, thanks for stopping by and watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.